I get chances to go everywhere and I won't move. You know why? Because my mother and father live here. And I just think it's important to be near your mother and father, as they age. In fact, right now, there is only one thing separating me from my mother and father: the living room. Thank you, thank you. And my father's getting very agitated. The other day he came up to me and said, look, there comes a time in a person's life when they have to be strong, independent, leave the nest. I said, Dad, if you want to move out, Grandpa and Grandma are going to miss you, but it's up to you. You know, it's funny, a lot of people move out, then they move back home. I never left. I'm working right over here. This is the table for me. A lot of people look at me, the first thing they notice, my hair. Right. You know what they all say? How do you get your hair to stand up like that? It's not a big problem. I shampoo with Viagra. There's only one problem. If it doesn't go down in 4 hours, I have to call a barber. Thank you. I told 12 jokes. Will you pick out something? I'm going to run out in a few minutes. No, that's the thing with me. This is the funniest thing about this hair. I was doing a show in Laughlin with a guy you're going to see on a little later tonight, great comedian Bill Dwyer, and we're doing the show, and a guy yells out, a good old boy from Texas or Arkansas, and he's watching me and he goes, man, you know you look like Elvis. If Elvis was an Iraqi. In fact, you ought to move to Iraq and be an Elvis impersonator. And I told him, my friend, how did you know? You ain't nothing but a Shiite cracking all the time. You ain't never killed a Sunni, you ain't no friend of mine. Since my baby left me, I find a new place to dwell. I'm down at the end of Baghdad Street at Hezbollah Hotel. Qaeda on the left, Shiites on the right. I don't know how the hell I make it through the night. Maybe you remember this one, not Elvis, the great Abdullah Sinatra? Yeah, big hit. Strangers in Beirut, exchanging prisoners. So anyway, it's great to be here, and let me just finish off about my hair. My hair is real. Unfortunately, I have to return it in an hour, but it's... The mustache is fake, but the hair is real. The wrinkles are real. I'm looking in the mirror now. You ever get to that point, all of a sudden you say, yuck, look at these wrinkles and these crow's feet. I'm getting old. By the way, you know how a guy knows he's getting old? Make love to a young girl, when it's all over, she looks up at you, says, was it good for you, sir? So, thanks, Bambi. Oh, like, my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, Mr. Cole. What's this thing down here? Like, what's an ARP card? It's driving me nuts. You know what I've decided to do? I had a consultation with a plastic surgeon. I have done it. I've done it. I can't really afford plastic surgery. I found a discount plastic surgeon. Not just a discount, a cheap plastic surgeon. This plastic surgeon was so cheap.
How cheap was it?
Thank you.
How cheap was it?
Thank you. His office, can you keep up with the rest of it? Just follow this guy right here. I'll tell you how cheap it was. His office was in the back of Home Depot, ladies and gentlemen. Stash Hasluski from Uzbekistan. That's right. Plastic surgery, fine furnishing and repairs. 85 bucks. I said, how do you do it? It's not a problem. We inject you with wood pulp. Yeah, it's the new Botox. You'll love it. Nice mahogany finish. Beautiful. I gotta save money. You know, am I right? Isn't everything expensive? I have to fly all over the place. I can't afford it to make my ends meet when I do clubs. I have to fly these cheap airlines. Flew one airline. This airline was so cheap.
How cheap was it?
Thank you. Guy started crop dusting over Fresno. Cheap airline. We started losing cabin pressure. In order to get the oxygen mask to drop, you had to put 2 quarters in a slot. It was a cheap airline. Spent a lot of time at the airport. I was at the airport 4 times last week. I wasn't flying anywhere. I just like those TSA pat-down searches. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. You know what I did? Thank you. I joined a dating service, a cheap dating service.
How cheap was it?
What a crowd. They put all the guys in an old school bus, dropped us off at a women's prison on release day. It was a cheap day. You know the place. I'm desperate. I am desperate. You know what I did? Bought a blow-up doll from Afghanistan. Yeah, as soon as I blew her up, she blew up. I'm telling you. I hope nobody has done this recently. I went on a blind date. Girl I know set me up with her girlfriend. She said, listen, when you call up my girlfriend, don't be nervous or intimidated. She lives with her family. They're these rough New York people. I call up right away. Yeah, how you doing? What do you want? I said, listen, can I... come on, I'm watching wrestling. Who do you want to talk to? I said, Susan. Can I talk to Susan? Speaking! I actually tried online dating. What a mistake. I used to get dumped, now I get deleted, so. And I realized my problem with women. It's not a bad thing, it's actually kind of a good thing. The problem is, I'm too nice. All I hear from most girls is, I like you as a friend. Sad thing is, that doesn't even bother me, but from a hooker? Do you know what that is? Because the truth is, these days women want bad boys. They want, look at these three guys right here, nice men. Why? Why? No shaved heads, no earrings, no nipple rings, no tattoos. You guys are losers. That's what women want, earrings, shaved heads, nipple rings, you know. First of all, I'm not going to get a nipple ring or a tattoo because damn it, it hurts, okay? I'm not gay, I'm just sensitive. I'm not gay. But I got that bad boy attitude like this woman I'm living with. I told her, baby, I'm going to drink, smoke, party, bring other women into this apartment. What do you think of that? My mother said, listen. And I don't believe in kinky sex. Very dangerous. Serious, the biting, the ripping, the tearing, the scratching. That's just to open the condom. Have I lost this whole side of the room? You know what I have now decided to do? I figured out my problems. I keep liking to date younger girls, so I've made a big adjustment in my life. From now on, older women. That's right. Yeah, thank you. Wait, don't clap so quick. Much older women. No! Does the word Medicare mean anything to anybody in here? I was with a woman like this the other night. The whole day she kept looking at me going, Mel, darling, hold me, hold me. I had no choice. Somebody stole her walker. Gets better, it gets better. I started nibbling on her ear. It was that moment I've always dreamed of, thunder, lightning, and I realized her hearing aid had a short. Whole day I kept looking up at her hair. Finally I had to ask her. I said, excuse me, are you a natural blue? She said I was using her for her senior citizen discounts. Can you believe it? That's it, it's over. I'm really going to miss those late night romantic meals, 4 in the afternoon at Denny's. It's over. Yeah, one group of women I will not date. I will not date Hispanic women. They're too sexy. They are too sexy. It's just scary to date a Hispanic woman, you know. What's that? No, it is. I mean, ay, papi, dame más. Tú estás muy bien, mucha pasión. Dame más, baby. Tú estás bueno, bueno, más, baby. Are you serious? I was nervous. I was intimidated. I'm never calling that sex hotline again. That's it.